Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
And we begin tonight with the war in Ukraine, causing a humanitarian crisis as the United Nations now says 1 million people have fled the country, a number that continues to grow as Russia ratchets up its attacks. We are following a number of new developments as we hit the 5 o'clock hour.
Let's go ahead and get you caught up with the latest headlines here. First, the Ukrainians and Russians sat down today for a second round of talks in Belarus, and there was a bit of progress. Both sides have agreed to establish humanitarian corridors for civilians.
That has not stopped the violence. We're getting our first look at the intense destruction of the city of Kharkiv. A massive shelling campaign by Russian forces has left much of that city in ruin. More than 1 million people so far escaping the violence in Ukraine, according to the United Nations.
Ukrainians are very friendly. We don't want to have war. We don't want to have quarrels with somebody. We want just peace.
This as Russia continues its assault on key Ukrainian cities.
We have continuous shelling for 26 hours. 26 hours they are destroying our city.
Laying siege to Mariupol and tightening its control of Ukraine's south.
We do not have water supply, we do not have sanitary system, and we do not have heating.
One senior U.S. defense official says Russian forces have shown a willingness to hit civilian infrastructure on purpose.
Dozens have been killed, including children and women. And it's a nightmare.
Delegations from the two countries meeting again amid the violence. On the agenda, an immediate ceasefire, armistice, and creating humanitarian corridors for the evacuation of civilians.
It's awful. We are crying all the time. It's a hard situation.
There is no reason for this to be happening right now.
The European Union is now offering them temporary protected status. Meanwhile, as Russia gains control of more cities in Ukraine, the White House and world leaders still looking for ways to stop this path of destruction.
President Biden today met with his cabinet as the U.S. announces new sanctions against wealthy Russian oligarchs close to Putin. Biden is also weighing a ban on importing Russian oil, a move gaining momentum with lawmakers in both parties. Officials say there are no plans for a Biden-Putin meeting.
Now is not the moment. We're not planning a meeting between them or an engagement or a call. The president's been very, very clear about that. But we'll have those discussions internally and weigh the range of factors.
The White House is now asking Congress for more money for humanitarian and defense assistance to Ukraine, increasing its request from $6.5 to now $10 billion.
Just last week, we introduced you to Natalia Gusick. She had just returned from Ukraine from Metro Detroit, and as you may recall, she was trapped in a hospital caring for her son.
Tonight, she's in Germany, and she's detailing her escape to our Paula Tutman. Paula joins us live tonight. Paula, it sounds like it was a really difficult journey.
Harrowing. Absolutely harrowing. I mean, the images that we're seeing, they're startling. They're hard to look at. These long lines of people trying to get out of the country. Well, this is what it was like trying to get out of the country. The last time we heard from Natalia Gusick was 7 days ago. She was hiding in a hospital room, unable to leave Kiev as the bombs and the shellings got closer to the hospital and the city center where her son was receiving life-saving treatment.
Yeah, it's around 4 p.m.
Today, she is safe after one hellish ordeal to get her 16-year-old son suffering from what was believed to be COVID-related liver damage out of Ukraine.
When we were leaving Kiev city, there was explosions around. We've heard these explosions and this bombing, and we were in a huge traffic jam because it was for 8 hours.
With only 150 kilometers or 90 miles worth of gas in the car, she and her passengers called in favors from friends to find petrol along the way. All the while, she was juggling the care of her son.
From Kiev to Western Ukraine, it was really exhausted because we were not alone. There were me and my son. We continued treatment in a car, and there were 3 women, displaced people, and there was a dog and a cat.
Those with pets stayed in Western Ukraine. Pets are not allowed to cross the border. And shortly after passage into Poland, word the bridge she had just crossed fell to the Russians.
It was the last day that we were able to escape from Kiev this way.
She and her son are now safe in Germany. he is getting medical care. And now she has turned her attention back to Kiev by using her network to help those who can't escape.
I'm just trying to help to get some medications through volunteers, to organize evacuation for people I know, and I'm still connected.
Dr. Judith Kohlberg, professor of political science and Russia expert at Eastern Michigan University, has studied Vladimir Putin for more than 2 decades and says this war should not be ignored by anyone.
I do think that Putin is a grave threat to democracy. I've been studying this guy for more than 20 years, and he believes that democracy is an inferior type of political system. He would like to see the world order really based upon authoritarian political systems like the one that he has created.
Okay, so let's go back to Natalia for a moment. She is safe. Her son is safe. He's actually doing better and being re-diagnosed, and she feels like he's getting good care. But the amazing thing is, even though she narrowly escaped, she's not out. She is back in, trying to help others get out or get to safety. It's just these incredible stories of fortitude and courageousness. It's just incredible.
Yeah, it really is, everything that they're facing, but we're glad to hear that she's out and that her son sounds like he's going to be okay too. Thanks for bringing us that story, Paula. We really appreciate it. Devin.
Move to breaking news now as 3 Detroit firefighters are hurt in a crash in southwest Detroit. We're told they were on their way to an active scene when they collided with a truck. This is at Fort and Springwells. Crews had to pry the firefighters out of their truck. Their injuries, though, not life-threatening, and the other driver is okay. We'll continue to get more information about the circumstances, and we'll bring that just as soon as it comes in. Let's turn quickly to the weather here. Pretty chilly Thursday all across town today.
Yeah, but that's all about to change as we get closer to the weekend here. Let's get over to Paul Gross for a look at the forecast. Hi, Paul.
Yeah, hi there. And you know, it was chilly today, but you know what? We had that sunshine, and the sun's rays are stronger in March than they are in January. So maybe, you know, you noticed that. Maybe that helped you out a little bit today. But let's start with 4-zone weather. We'll start in our metro zone, and we have 30 degrees right now in Livonia. Hey, Canton, you're at 30 degrees as well. Metro Airport's at 31. I think we have an issue with the weather reporting station in Taylor. I don't think it's 37. I think it's probably closer to 32, 31 degrees there. So we'll have to see if somebody can check on that. But City Airport's at 32 degrees. And then down in our south zone, we have 32 at Monroe, 32 at Lambertville. Deerfield, you're at 33. Saline at 30 degrees. Adrian, you're at 31. In our west zone, it looks like 30s in Washtenaw County. Then you get north of there, and it's mostly 20s here. Gregory, you're at 30. But notice 29 Whitmore Lake, Howell, 27 in Milford, 29 at Flint. And then in our north zone, 25 in Sandusky, 27 in Port Huron, 28 in Emmett, 27 Oxford, and 28 over in Nortonville. Through the evening, mainly clear skies, some high clouds, temps falling through those 20s. And I'll be back to talk about the weekend. You'll want to hear about that. There's a lot going on. We'll share that with you in a few.
Looking forward to it, Paul. Thank you. The federal probe into Detroit's towing practices has taken down city council members, police officials, and now a former Hamtramck police officer.
60-year-old Mike Stout accused of taking $9,200 in bribes, but that's not all. Victor Williams live tonight with what else he's being accused of by the feds. Victor.
Yes, Devin and Kimberly, these allegations go back to 2019, and they really shine a very interesting light on what this former officer is accused of doing, and now the community is reacting.
That's a lot of money.
60-year-old former officer Mike Stout is accused of accepting over $9,000 worth of bribes. Included in the alleged bribes, a used 2013 Chevy Equinox. The investigation goes back to October of 2019 when then retiring Officer Stout started unknowingly talking to a tow truck driver that was working with the FBI. The 8-page criminal complaint says that Stout told the unnamed tower that he could provide registration and license plate information in exchange for cash payoffs. Information taken directly from the state's online database called the Michigan Law Enforcement Network.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And you know, and they should be punished for whatever they do, because it's not right.
Stout just so happens to be the last in a half a dozen public officials charged with taking bribes related to towing. Is said to be the same overarching corruption probe that got former Detroit City Council member Andre Spivey charged and sent to prison. But in this case, the unidentified tower would continue to ask for favors that would continue over time.
If they corrupt, hey, weed them out. It's time to go. It's time for that corruption to go.
Stout eventually came across an actual undercover FBI agent acting as a used car dealer, the same one writing off that Stout paid over $7,000 for the used Chevy Equinox. Nearly every single conversation was recorded, including alleged talks about a scheme to sell abandoned vehicles from other states and Michigan.
I support the police officers, but the bad ones, you got to deal with them. Justice got to be served.
Now, the Hamtramck police chief released a statement basically saying these allegations started after Stout left his position. It reads, quote, "The Hamtramck Police Department has been made aware that one of their former members has been indicted as part of an ongoing federal investigation. His final day of active employment was September 19th, 2019. Victor Williams, Local 4.
And Victor, what else do we know about Stout? There's more to it, right?
Yeah, we know that Stout has been sued multiple times in the past for allegedly illegally seizing vehicles as well as using racial slurs.
All right, Victor.
The state's Republican-led legislature gives final approval to a tax cut proposal bill.
Now, that includes a drop to the state's income tax, expanding tax exemptions for seniors, and restoring a per-child tax credit. Governor Whitmer says the package of tax cuts is unsustainable and that it would lead to spending cuts. She's proposed more targeted tax breaks for retirees and low-income workers. On the other hand, Senate Republicans say tax cuts should be broad because everyone right now is facing higher inflation. But the bill is expected to be vetoed by the governor.